That's normal.
That's normal.
I guess. Tough.
Like
Your coffee.
over 26.
This is
The Bagger Podcast.
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26.
welcome back to
The mics are
Genius.
closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand. Yes, episode 2. Acha nikuulize. Is it too early to talk about how consistent we've been on our second episode?
Imagine. We're dropping the second episode.
Second episode.
For me, it looks like 100% success rate.
Oh, shit.
To be honest.
I know. It is.
Dope.
Sisi ni watu wa consistent mbaya. 2
See
weeks,
for
2 episodes.
consistency.
Yeah.
2 weeks, 2 episodes.
2 weeks, 2 episodes. Anyway, this is Mic Check. My name is Chaxy, the mastermind, your main man. Mwass is around. Man, Mariah, apologies from Mariah. She couldn't make it. Akona tonsillitis. She decided...
sore throat.
Oh, okay. She decided to fall sick over the weekend.
All of a sudden.
Sherehe.
Yeah.
Anyway, we hold it down. Sasa, how's your
Sure.
week? How's your week? Short, dude. I had such an eventful week, man.
Bro. Because we've been with you like the whole weekend, so I know.
But prior, let me see. So prior Wednesday, so I hosted 2 gigs last week.
Nice.
I'm happy. Yo, kama kuna kitu ni bamba and is just creating and hosting and just getting back to that vibe.
Yeah.
It feels nice. So I moderated a gig about Gengeton. Then we had folk fusion over the weekend.
Nice.
Wednesday I ended up at 2 Grapes for Punchline Comedy. Have you been?
Yeah, been there a few times.
For the comedy?
Yeah, man.
Well,
Been
little
there
day
a few
jokes.
times. Yeah, but it's a comedian thing. Like 2 Grapes is usually like an open mic. So when I speak to these comedians, it's usually I come here to try out material, and then the day like guys pay for actual tickets, I perform the best material.
Okay.
It's nice. So they usually come and try jokes. So if you go there every week, you'll probably hear the same jokes over and over.
Yeah. I went.
Yeah.
I went.
some nuance,
so prior. So last week was the second time I went there.
Okay.
I'd gone 2 weeks before.
Uh-huh.
I swear, kuna some point nilikuwa like shit. That joke again. Mara kadhaa.
I mean, umeenda gig ngapi za ma artists na perform the same songs?
Now we can't hold. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
I think. So this is the thing. If you have 20 comedians who are performing every week,
Okay.
then do we need 20 every week, or can we just have 5, then another set of 5, so that the content is new? Because Sasa, I went 2 weeks apart, and there was a lot of the same jokes.
Yeah.
So am I still going back next week?
It depends on you. Because at the end of the day, it's an open mic.
I know, I get
open.
it. I get it. I'm just like, it's not even being too hard on comedians, because of course you have lazima utarudia jokes and whatnot. But I'm just like back to back. Like Leo, this Wednesday, next Wednesday.
Refining your material. I think it's time for comedians to like put on a big show.
Then if I have the same material I had last week, because the assumption is you don't have new people all the time.
Yeah.
Then I could skip a week or 2, a month before I do the same material, because I'm sure I say take a joke to moja and as a recycle, but nakiplan, you know.
Yeah.
But you see now with music is different, because no, you can't expect a musician to perform new songs all the time they perform. That's the difference between music and jokes. It's like the same thing. Can you have the same caption on Instagram on every single picture for the whole year?
I think that would be dope because consistency.
Kama
sisi. 2 episodes, 100%.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. I think the people who, it's like DJs doing the same set. I think that's a bit annoying as well.
No, but there's DJs, like let's say if a DJ has like 4 gigs over the weekend, umetoka Kisumu, hiyo set imebamba sana. Unakuja unaiperform Nairobi, inabamba sana. Unaenda Mombasa, inabamba sana. There's a cheat code to everything. True. But I feel like what you're saying, like it's the same audience, because I think these guys are trying to build an audience. So they'll have guys who are consistent, like us, always showing up every week. Alafu, they hear the same jokes. But at the end of the day, like showbiz is weird code. Because they're also trying to refine their material. Ikifika paid gigs, I was talking to one of them at Folk Fusion, and he was telling me he did a 90-minute set.
That's Ty. Shout out Ty,
man. You're so funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
90 minutes.
Wapi?
At a social house on Valentine's Day.
Oh, damn.
90 minutes. Yoni game mzima ya futa.
Shish.
No halftime, no nothing. On stage.
One person?
One man.
No, I like that. I fuck with that. I recommend you could never.
So I recommend you do 3 hours, lakini half of them ni my effects.
But unajua, because when I was still at the audience, kuna, there's some who had walipanda mlima sana. And it's normal. It's normal, you know.
Yeah.
Some of them were new for the first time, which was exciting to see.
Yeah.
But I was like, if I took like 10 of my friends, he said to niweke kwa audience, niweke kwa audience, then I have a shitty performance, but you guys are cracking, you're dying. See, can you imagine how...
That's what friendship is for.
Can you imagine but how confused the rest of the audience will be? Because they're so like, hey, kuna wase wanacheka sana. Now I'll get shit over what the fuck is going on.
Basically, like, at the end of the day, you haven't paid money to see them, so there's no loss you're making. The only money you've paid, like the last time I was there, I had a mandazi that I paid for 900 bob, I think. 900 bob. Ndunya mse. So tisa. If there's anyone in high school who's watching this, na Jonas K uchungu.
Did you get food poisoning?
No, I did not.
Shit, I told you what happened, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a veg wrap. Because I've never had food poisoning before.
Ever in your life?
Ever. I have no idea what the symptoms are. I just never fall sick as much, Ivo.
Hata kula mtura.
Tulikula mtura wapi?
Saturday.
Tulikula sato.
Mtura ya 400.
Late.
Mtura ya 400 mandazi ya sotisa.
Mandazi ya sotisa.
Who owns Kenya?
So I had the veg wrap. Got home like 11:30 p.m. Oh man, my stomach started killing me. Sikuwa naelewa nini happened. Acute stomachache. Then I felt like I need to go to the loo.
Acute stomachache.
Yeah.
Acute one.
See, acute
one. I know acute. As one word. There's an ugly stomachache. But this one is a cute one.
So I go. So I felt like I need to do a number 2.
Okay.
Bro, I didn't know I was gonna spend the whole night in the loo. At some point I moved in. Na duvet tu. Kwa sababu sasa.
Na duvet.
Oh, that shit was so bad, man.
Tajaje mseni babi hapa hivi akishasema number 2 na sisi tumezoea kubielo. Kubielo ni. Tafari unajua kubielo nini?
I had such mad diarrhea, bro. I've never diarrheaed like that in my whole life.
Hey.
Fuck, that shit is bad.
Imodium helps.
Nilikunywa maji the following day. Some fruits, nini. By jioni I was fine.
That's thing about diarrhea ni juu kila msema itumia kama excuse ya kuto show up somewhere. And then siku moja inakuwa ukweli. Ujenda date na mdemu juu uko na diarrhea. Alafu mkirisha juu the day you actually need to go. Niko na diarrhea ukweli sasa.
You know I have actual diarrhea. But anyway, so weekly. So into now things that happened.
Yeah.
Tuanze na wapi, there's a lot to talk about, man. There's Bensol, there's the Keroche, Pornhub released stats the last year.
Oh my God.
There's things. Where do you want to start?
I have no. Tuanze na Bensol. Mteto.
Yeah, that situation is complicated, man. One, I want to offer a public apology to Bensol and Noni.
Yeah.
Because was it Friday? So Friday, I think this story came out maybe in the course of the week.
Yeah.
And then when I said, I was like, oh shit, because these are my friends. So I'm like, anyway, whatever. Nini, it is what it is, you know. So Friday, I go to Winning Post. Shout out to Sandwich Podcast. They had our Bagger podcast. They had a live recording.
Yeah.
So I met somebody there, and then akaniambia, story of Bensol, it was false. Like someone
was it already trending on Twitter at the time?
I don't know. I don't know when this story dropped.
Okay.
But I think maybe it had for a day or two before then. So someone is like, this story was made up. There's even a new song Bensol is putting out.
So like a publicity
it was his
stunt.
birthday the same night. Noni just posted him, her birthday, my love. Like they're posting each other.
Yeah.
Mambo mob too. So I'm like, is it a stunt? Is it just someone making up a story? So it was confusing. So I posted a story to wish Bensol happy birthday. Kamwambia endelea kuzaana Mombasa. Because I was just if it's a story that is made up, then I'm just making fun.
Publicity.
Unajua? No, I'm just making fun. No, at the point I was told it was a story that someone made up the story. Like it wasn't real.
And then it turned out to be real.
Sasa mimi niko like nikasa hizi msasa nilienda kudinyana Mombasa na wewe unajua nilikuwa na wewe weekend hapo. So ulipost tu sema wewe endelea kudinyana Mombasa just for fun because it's not real.
Nilikuwa na wewe.
Yeah. Then Noni checked me, man. She sent me a message. Yeah, she was like, dude, do you think this is funny? I was like, what the fuck? I know. So I called Bensol immediately. I'm like, yo, dude, mimi niliambia story ilikuwa. Anyway, it's complicated.
Yeah.
It's complicated. So the story is he he cheated on the girlfriend, and then there's evidence.
Evidence ni a whole
Because someone
baby
is
bump.
pregnant. Not just when someone is pregnant, your evidence was danganya.
Alafu mtoya atoke na dreadi. Tako hizi ruka sasa. Bensol alipeleka tabia za Nairobi Mombasa. County 001. Itakuwa na Benson.
Mwass.
Anyway.
It Benson.
Hizi vitu zo happen jo.
Yeah, but me, my first reaction anyway. So anyway, I spoke to both Noni and Bensol to Kosawa. So it's not clear yet.
Yeah.
Because it feels like Bensol is getting blackmailed.
Okay.
Because first things first. So we met. Maybe we had unprotected sex. Whatever happens, you know. If you come to me and say you're pregnant, and I'm like, "So cool, we'll sort it." Whichever way we need to sort it out. We've spoken. So what's the point of going
public
about it?
Yeah.
And doing stories. You know the caption box.
Yeah.
You ask questions when you know everyone is gonna ask questions, and then you're giving all the information. Oh, we met at this gig this night.
Na kama mse ameruka mimba sasa, and that's your only outlet.
Exactly.
But I feel like if you make it like a whole social media thing,
there's more.
It feels like sabotage. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So because also that the other thing is, Bensol is sorting it out. Like whatever the situation is, we're handling it, right?
Yeah.
So for you to again go out and you're extorting money from him. Well, let me ask. Child support ulipwa msaki on a ball. I'm going give birth. I'm serious. You know some of these things we know what child support
speaking
is.
from someone who has zero experience as a parent.
Yeah.
CJ. But
the virgin
like ukisha get too damn pregnant, do inanzanga tu. Like for some reason hata kuendezo ma prenatal care sijui nini. Alafu niko naambiwa juzi ati kuna vaccine Pro Max. Kuna vaccines za 15k na 1k na zote the same. So naambiwa na doki uchague kama unapenda mtoto wako.
Oh shit.
Unajua hizo shit?
No.
Like vaccine ya Gavani Tao, alafu kuna Pro Max.
And the exact same vaccine.
Hapa confirm stories. Ni kweli? It's the way you
kuna
know.
Kuna mtoto pia? Oh shit.
Nani akona mtoto anajua?
I was like okay.
Yeah, maze. So naambiwa hii ya Gavani Tao. Lakini saa ile Pro Max ni 15k.
And it is exact
it's
same.
Exact same. You know how they make medicine and then they give out the patent and then
Oh,
got you.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes did you spend more or do you just save money? Because inamaanisha like ukipatia mtu wako vaccine ya Tao mpendi.
Na kama hiyo ndo kunayo.
Let's take a gamble with Jubilee vaccine.
Oh my gosh. But your story, it's complicated. So we don't know. I think, but when I handle the best way they can.
Okay, I get like showbiz privacy na kwa noma.
And it's hard, bro. You can imagine
taka kushine na misfortunes zako. So I think it's just the thing that comes with everything.
It comes with it. But I'm like even if like say this story is true.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be really surprised, bro.
Because it's Bensol.
No, because I think there's a level of fame you get to, and this is not. It's not absurd for someone who's like as famous as Bensol. You know, it's not absurd. I'm not saying this should happen. You know, I'm not privy to.
But it's not that shocking.
It's not shocking. It's not shocking. Yeah.
You had sex with someone else.
Exactly.
You famous person with money.
Performing all over the country almost every week, you know.
Having babes throw tongues at you on stage.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's not absurd, but I'm just like, man, love to Bensol and Noni. You know, whatever comes out of this, I'm sure they'll handle it.
For sure.
Yeah. So, but nini, what is it called? Online. Guys were roasting Bensol, bro. He was having it. He was having it. Nairobi, you know, kwanza with the references. With the song.
Guy gave us Nairobi. All cheating niggas were deja vu singing Nairobi. And you're like, bro, this song is about you. Unaimba Nairobi kusugua demsi wako. That's called relatability. But speaking of sex though, BDSM.
Do we begin with BDSM ama Pornhub? We begin with BDSM.
BDSM iko Pornhub, so. Stats zao zinakaje? BDSM, where does it fall? Sijaangalia stats za Pornhub. I don't think nimefika.
Let's begin with Pornhub, then we get to BDSM because it's a specific. I don't know, people. Mondays. So now So Pornhub released stats for last year.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you on Pornhub, by the way? Premium.
Bro, no.
Why? You don't watch porn?
I do not want to talk about this because my family is watching.
Oh.
But yes, I do.
Okay.
I wasn't raised a liar.
Yeah.
But am I on premium? I don't think so, man. I've not tried it. $1 a day. Okay, premium.
I'm actually not on Pornhub.
Okay. Have you subscribed to any?
No.
Like an OnlyFans?
No.
Nothing.
All
right.
I need to do better. Like part of my after reading these stats, I've noticed I need to do better with my porn career.
The stats are shocking. Ebu, let's get into it.
Let's get the stats. Indio.
Let me try and guess.
I'm gonna have to put my phone on airplane mode, guys. Sorry.
Let me guess. Did they do like top 10 categories? Top 10 porn stars?
So the searches that defined 2021 in Pornhub. Number 1 is hentai. You know what that is?
It's the manga.
You know, hentai is anime porn.
Yeah, see, it's manga. See.
It's called manga.
Manga is like the comics, huh? Yeah.
Shit, bro, you know, I've never watched like
any anime.
No, I've never watched anime porn. I didn't even know there's anime porn.
It's big in Japan, bro. No, just Japan.
Everything is big in Japan.
People don't have sex.
They never, yeah.
But the fetishes are weird.
And
they
the
don't
toys
involve actual partners.
Do you know?
There's cuddling boots in Japan.
Yeah, there's cuddling boots. There's a docu on Vice of this guy who has like leads in crying sessions.
What?
So like women will pay a specific amount of money and then he'll help them cry.
So a shoulder to lean on. Only $22.99.
$22.99.
Inakaa biashara poa, bro.
Inakaa biashara poa.
Nimeliliwa mara mob for free.
Sasa then number 2 was romance.
Romance.
Yeah.
There's a category of porn called romance.
It looks like.
Does it start with like
these are just
they go on
an
actual date?
You go. I don't know. I'd like to know. Then group sex is 3rd. Have you had group sex before?
I have. I do not want to disclose my sexual activity, but no.
But you have.
I have never.
Was it nice? Oh, you've never?
I've never had group sex, bro.
Do you want to have group sex?
I don't know, man. Me, I'm open to like anything in life. I'm sinanga plans.
Una plans.
Sinanga plans.
Then interesting was transgender is 7th.
Okay.
So shout out to that. Wajua, inclusivity and all. Then how to number 10.
How to give a hand job.
Then roommate. How to do all this.
I'm surprised like all the family stuff is not there because nowadays you see a lot of steps and step whatever.
Yeah.
What?
I think maybe we'll get into it. Then there was swapping. Swapping is 5th.
Okay.
Would you swap?
I don't have any idea what that is.
Swapping is so you're in a relationship with somebody, and then there's even swapping clubs. Then you go to these specific places.
Swinging for guys who are not married.
No.
Okay, missing a dame, so say swap.
Okay. Then so those are some of the words. Then the most searched terms. Hentai is still number 1. Hentai.
What?
Anime porn, bro. This is what I'm watching
like
today.
Animated porn, bro.
This is what I'm watching today. I'm definitely watching hentai.
Okay.
Japanese is 2nd. You're not wrong. Let me see. Anything else interesting here? Gangbang.
What's the difference between
group sex and gangbang?
Okay, no need to answer. I've figured it out.
Threesome zikoko chini. So then anime, there's hentai. So hentai is just specifically Japanese.
About romance. Now that I'm gonna look into. Like what's romantic one?
I don't know.
Like they can't laughter.
I think
Anakamna Rose.
It's
I'm like it starts with a date and then they have like pleasant conversation, get to know each other.
I
then
think
they get into a cab. I'll go like, let me drop you home.
And then they go.
Do you wanna come in? Then they make a cup of tea.
Then they hang out kidogo.
Yeah.
Start watching a movie.
Oh my goodness.
Kazi mob, too much work. Then most searched for porn stars. Bro, I just realized I don't know a lot of porn stars by name. So Kai list, I'm going to follow all these guys on Instagram. I'm sure there's good content here. Most searched for porn stars. Guess who was number 1?
I have no idea. I don't know their names.
Exactly. That's what I was telling you. How don't I know porn stars? I think the
only porn star like I know is Mia Khalif, and she's not a porn star anymore.
She is.
Not anymore. Like she retired from. It's called the adult film industry. She retired from it, which was weird. But she has a funny TikTok. Like there's this trend that was going on, and then guys are saying, "Ati, tell me why you're your family's disappointment." And then Mia Khalifa just put a selfie on, like.
Her story is interesting, though.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. If there's people I'd ever wish to interview or speak to, I think she'd be there.
It'd be one. Okay, but like, have dinner with any celebrity, you know. Unachagua Maya Khalifa over Jay-Z.
Nah. Nachagua
Ama
Huda.
ita end up na romance phone.
Nachagua Huda.
Huda unaweza mpata tu hapa BND.
Bahati mbaya tu tunaweza bahati mbaya tu
Kidogo tu unapinduka hivi kwa counter unamcheck.
So, number one, there's a guy called Lana, there's a lady called Lana Rhodes.
Okay.
I'm sure lazima tafari anajua huyu nani. So, Lana Rhodes.
T for tough.
You're the only person I know here, literally.
Like how many views? Like
is
how do they rank them? Like is it number of views,
most
subscribers?
Searched. Most searched.
Okay.
Yeah, then there's video views as well. But most searched. So that means, if you're more searched, you're clearly on demand, somehow.
Yeah, I'm
That's
happy
why guys
like,
searching. Yeah.
Like sex work is going digital and guys are making, like, porn is like the only industry where women are paid more than men.
Women are
paid more than men.
Oh, really?
Bro, yeah. Okay, since Keshan International Women's Day, the pay gap for men and women will take like 2 centuries to close. But like I think the adult film industry, which is I think the politically correct term, is one of the only industries or categories where women are paid more than men.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Should not. So okay, for that, no wonder I'm not in that industry. That is inappropriate to say, but
yeah. But
no, but are you for real though? No, that's hard fact. I like that.
Yeah. I was reading about gender inequality and the stats are bad. Like in like almost 100 countries, like there are jobs that legally women can't do. It's bad.
In 2022.
In 2022.
So okay. Then no wonder even this list, I feel like there's more women here. The more searched.
There. I don't think top 10 porn stars is no guy. Do guy porn stars have names? I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tafari would know.
Tafari knows. Tafari, nakwambia. Hizi majina. Shit. So Mia is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's 7th. And when did she retire?
I have no idea. Tafari?
But she's 7. Check this out. So now then the most interesting stat was top 20 countries by traffic, bro. Okay. And there's literally no African country here. This is crazy.
Because you don't have net.
Number one is how do guys watch porn? How do guys watch porn?
What's
here?
number one?
Number one is the US.
Okay, there.
Definitely. Lyric, how do you watch porn? No, honest. How do you watch porn? On Pornhub. You don't watch porn.
Unauliza watu maswali ngumu wewe baba.
Oh.
Unajua maybe hapa. Maybe pastor yake amesubscribe.
So, top 20 no African country, bro. Number one is the US, then the UK, then Japan, and then France, Italy, Mexico, Canada, Germany, Philippines, Brazil, Spain, Australia, Poland, Ukraine, Netherlands, Argentina, Colombia, Russia, Sweden, Chile.
But I'm surprised. But I'm not surprised about that list. I'm like,
this is last year's.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what? At this time, now.
Oh, I know. The last thing you're thinking about now is, but also,
what?
But also,
okay, let me tell you, if for sure, like something bad is gonna happen to our country.
Yeah.
But like in 24 hours, what are you gonna do?
Probably get as much sex as I can.
Oh my God, why does everyone think like that?
Sasa unataka nifanye nini? I go fight for the country.
Si ukae tu chill, yani. Unataka kunata alafu dedi he came as he went. Kila mtu fikiria hata hizi fikiria koda chakula yako poa. So like I've never had wagyu beef. Maybe I should do that.
No, I saw it at at Cafe Market, the one at in Kilonzo.
Yeah.
It's 19k kg.
Should we buy it? Let me tell you, there's a time I was taking this babe to a steakhouse, at the Social House one. Alafu I saw, like, I was looking, you know how you check out the menu before you go to see if you should go. There's a steak there for 35 Gs. And sometimes I'm always like curious. Like if I had money, I'd be like, kwani ngombe.
I'm sure
ngombe. I'm sure it's one of those like for the experience thing. Like no one would eat wagyu every day.
Nah, not every day.
Because it loses the...
Not every day. Because also, I mean, even kawaida, whatever your favorite meal is, it's a favorite meal, but you don't have it every day.
Yeah, if you start having it every day, then it doesn't become your favorite meal.
Yeah, then exactly. Then it loses.
Does that work for relationships?
You tell us. You tell us.
Yeah, I'm not the relationship expert.
So, wait. Oh, so we finished that. So which leads me to what we're talking about prior.
Yeah.
So you have to watch this docu. I think, did I share the link? I didn't.
Yeah. I think. Oh,
On Vice, the one for BDSM.
You're telling me about it.
Yeah.
It has abduction and sijinini.
But
these are really weird things you look at, bro. I'm just gonna say it, but it's fine. What one I watch Genius ya Kanye West. Unaenda kuangalia saki abductiwa.
Unajua kitu funny
it's fine
because we still have Kerocha to talk about.
Consistency. Last week ilikuwa big Sean. This week ni ma BDSM. I can't wait for next week, man. Yeah.
Lakini nani ule Kususa, the big guy, that guy is packing, sindio?
Bro, I don't know.
I'm just messing
all
with
I
you.
know, like, he gave us a fire set. Yeah.
They killed it.
We were saying, Jana,
they
say for you to be a duo DJ, you either have to be tall and short or twins. Or like wear a thong. Like Uncle Waffles.
Oh my goodness.
Uncle Waffles anavanga thong kila time. Unajua sasa alitrend na thong, so inakuwa too show.
She's pretty though. Unajua when she came to Nairobi, Poji na mimi tulikuwa hapo mbele. Tulikuwa
Amkupewa bado. Walikuwa na ngoza kushika hiyo ngoza.
Nothing.
Hakupata.
Tulifikiria hata tutupia.
Ai. Najua mse mwingine angeshika ungekuwa hapo na offer kama za NFTs. NFT. Nice fucking auction. How much? Like how much for this? But mbona anaitwa uncle?
Cool story.
Auntie Waffles.
So, cool story. So we know Uncle Waffles is coming.
Yeah.
Sisi we're ready, we're psyched, we're showing up. You're in Nevasha.
I was in Vasha,
but
man.
You're driving back because you're seeing Uncle Waffles.
Niliingia winning post na slippers na kakamsa me lost.
Yeah. So Arash calls me. It's your form mko, just looking for somewhere to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm getting ready. I wanna go to Winning Post to see Uncle Waffles. So he thought I have an uncle called Waffles who I'm going to meet at Winning Post. So, and then he's like, then akamanza kusema sawa. So I'm doing blah 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 blah. I'll call you. Maybe Jioni we go somewhere. So he still doesn't know I'm talking about a gig.
Yeah.
Then I think he sees it. He sees like a post or something online. Then. So Uncle Waffles, again, he assumes now is a dude now.
Oh, okay.
Ako like, but mbona sijasikia huyu Uncle Waffles? Ameimba ngoma gani?
Umenikumbusha jana ukiitwa msanii. Chaxy aliambia mzee fulani uko na tisho poa. Huyo msako like, I like your music, man. I don't have any music. Alafu msako like, own your shit. Ataka go down. Like, so, the funniest bit was mse akirudi hivi aliangusha bia yake. And then ukasema good for you. Because alikuwa ameuziwa bia so ni kama kika yote. Chaxy akona roho chafu akasema hata ndio poa imemwagika.
Nimecompliment mse nilipatia hard time.
Nice t-shirt bro. 10 minutes later.
Yeah, 4 minutes
ananiambia ngoma moja.
Anaambia nisalimie watu jinga. I'm like, what? The fuck?
That was nice. But now let me tell you, back to Erosh and Uncle Waffles.
Yeah.
How weird would it be ukiambia Erosh like naenda kucheki Uncle Waffles na hope antupie thong. Erosh ako like your family yenu. Mnadingi nini hizi?
Oh my gosh. Lakini mimi na Poji tulikuwa tunaingoja mbaya. Mpaka tulikuwa tumesema ikitupwa mwenye atapata tutakuwa tunashare. Tutakuwa tuna switch houses. Tulikuwa tu frame like a nice frame then kuna move houses. But so anyway.
Again.
But anyway, BDSM is that your thing? Have you done that before?
No, me let me not lie. Me, my sex life is very vanilla. I used to think I'm a freak until I figured out what people do. I'm like, hey. Unajua the last time niliona nyaunyo ilikuwa ni mse wa taxi. So kingia kwangu alafu unatoa nyaunyo mse.
Where sex life yako tu ina spread the gospel. It starts there, ends there. Missionary tu tukienda.
Unataka tu niongee about history yenyewe.
So no. But so let me tell you the story. Before that, I had a question.
Yeah.
Weirdest thing that has happened to you when you're having sex? Anything weird?
I think just make shoot. Ilikuwa weird because ilikuwa nitakuwa kaa rocket kuthrust. Anything weird has happened though. I don't know. I should think around it, but I don't think so.
A girl asked me to scream her name when I come.
That's normal.
That's normal?
I guess. Tough.
Like,
Nyokafi! Inaweza kuwa normal kisau jina yao dem alafu useme tu babe. Okay. Again, like, sawa, nyinyi mnaishi maisha noma sana.
BDSM
is BDSM.
So this is what happens. So this lady runs a company for BDSM.
Okay.
But now specifically abduction BDSM. So it's like there's guys who have this fetish. So you pay a premium and then they set up an abduction. They abduct you and then they take you to one of their spots. And then...
So randomly, you never know when it's coming.
You never know when it's coming.
So you never know when you're coming.
So you never know when you're coming either.
It's like tu mengia kabu nenda folk fusion alafu msa kaba ko like leo ni erosh. Maka kiroko. And then so they go and then.
Well, you know now the weirdest thing is because you don't know when it's happening.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming maybe you have dates in mind. Because I'm a CG, I don't know.
I feel like it's like maybe an annual premium.
It was never
covered. It happens any day of the month, any day of. Hata unaweza kuwa maybe huko Kenya.
Na alafu
umetoka tu umeenda majuko like it happen this time alafu amekufuata.
And then damn, imagine. But now the thing is because already you know you're going to get abducted.
Yeah.
How you will get abducted is now what you don't know. So maybe at some point maybe they'll make you believe one thing and then they do the other thing.
Okay.
So they're supposed to surprise you, but is it really a surprise when you know it's going to happen? So the interesting thing is, so when you meet her for the first time, then she'll ask for your like hard limits. You know what's off bounds, because you know guys are crazy with this sex thing. So kuna wase, there's people who like blood, some people like pain. Bruh, it's crazy. So
damn.
So this guy specifically, the guy was featured. Yeah, so he gets abducted. They take him to one of these dungeons, and then, bro, the way the abduction happened is real. You know the way people get kidnapped in movies? Evil. Blindfolds, tie you completely, put you in the trunk of a car, drive you off.
But like I feel like you'd know. So if you know you're getting this is the shit I paid for last month. So you lose the appeal. Ni kama last on a setting kisati 5 minutes ahead. So I'm always on time. But I'm like, bro, you know your watch is always 5 minutes ahead. So
there's no
difference. 506 ni 501.
There's no difference. But you see, now that's the thing. The thrill is, you know you're going to get abducted. But how it will be done, when, how, you have no izuauna. So even when it happens, because the other thing is, you know you're getting abducted, but the way they do it, they do it proper. Complete blindfolds, nini, you're tied, trunk of a car. You're taken to whatever.
Yeah, surprising. I've watched 2 movies with that kind of like setting. Yeah. One of them was this guy who was abducting guys, but it wasn't for BDSM. It was just like you set up an abduction because apparently some people have it as a fetish. Like you want to feel like you're in danger and experience it.
Yeah, exactly.
So the movie turns out it's like a corporate babe called like C-suit. Alafu amelipia service. Umsana kam kumabduct. The first day, udema na mshow. Nilisha kucheki kwa ofisi yetu, nilisha kuona ukido research, make it more exciting. Alafu anaenda kwa nyumba yake, umsana spy on dem ni nini kujua ma movements. Dem anamtext, I can see you outside my house. Make it more exciting. Then siku moja ana make it more exciting, anamabduct. Alafu si company umse ina report dem missing. Makarao na get involved. Alafu kumbe udem anacheza uboy. Umse mwenye amemabduct. Anamwambia sasa anajua ni it's a serious like thing. Hadi vile alicha ransom na nini. So ikabaki umse ameabduct anarani biashara, sanda ako in danger. Alafu inaisha tu kama udem amemshwa, nilikuwa kucheza tu. But akalipia the whole service. The other one I saw, one of my favorite comedic Australian movies, I think it's called The Little Death. So the French people call the orgasm the little death because they say you die a little. Weird. And orgasms are weird because Mungu alitupatia 6 seconds alafu madem zinakuja tu back to back.
Back to back.
My goodness. But hizo nakwanga zile zote wamehata. I digress. But hiyo movie ilikuwa about my fetish.
Yeah.
So kuna msee mmoja alikuwa na fetish ya ku role play alafu ana get so into it. Hadi like aki-act nikaa kwa prison alafu wife yake ni warden. Ana bayadi props like mabaz na nani ajifungia mapingo. So one of the fetishes ilikuwa udem alikuwa sema I want to get abducted. Alafu like unipeleke place niraroe. So like husband yake during anniversary akapanga the whole thing. Akaget the other guys involved. Come abduct nini. Another fetish was kuna madem utaka kuna msee akilia ndo afeel poa. So msee alikuwa anaambia hazi yake as a joke like madhako amedai. Akianza kuliwa na nyandoana alafu ako like majokiso.
Oh my gosh.
But it got me reading into fetishes. Very weird, bro.
But
Me, I'm just happy I'm vanilla. Imagine ungekuwa ati like hawezi kama mpaka usikie sauti ya gitaa. Msee, alafu mnanyandwana kwa gari kwa like nitapata wapi gitaa sasa. Alafu wane msanii akipita hapo nje. Ambia tu nipatie tu kaji.
Oh my God.
Anyway, yeah, so BDSM, that's a weird service, bro.
But I'm just like,
A weird biashara.
what's the thing about these fantasies? Because I think the thing about BDSM is I'm imagining the level of it's vulnerability. You have to be very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of control you give up.
That's why you have a safe word. What's your safe word?
Relationships.
Nishaksho, utasema hapo relationship dem aseme yes. Alafu sasa hivi ndo unapata dem. Alafu una break up na after umehitaji nake.
Come.
Like the shortest relationship.
No, you your safe word ni?
My safe word is Kiari. Mimi naogopa.
Unaogopa kiasi.
Kenya Revenue Authority.
Me in a relationship.
But I don't think I have a safe word because again, I don't like go to the extremes.
Yeah. But is it something you'd like to try though? Me feel like
I said like I have an open mind, but yeah, like it's not too open.
Yeah.
Unajua unafunga mlango
limits.
kidogo tu kabreeze kaingia. Yeah. But nimesikia umemention blood nini. Mimi manyaunyo bro.
Yeah, kuna our whip because now because like there's the other person in a different docu. Now what thrills them the most is pain.
Like actual pain.
Yeah, like
kuna
tie in very uncomfortable positions. Ama like like having them hanging for how long, whipping them, complete blindfold and like annoying music, or completely a dark room for hours and a whippiwa. It's
okay. I mean, shout out to those guys, man. I guess.
I think our
whatever gets you off. I mean, hey.
Our men unlock a different level of enjoyment.
Yeah. Hey, that's the enjoyment. Hey, like I'd want to sit down with someone who's into that. Enjoy too. Like, ukona trauma. Like, how are you brought up? I'm like.
Do you think there's dungeons in Kenya where this shit?
Yeah, I'm sure like there's some underground.
There has to be
nasty shit in this country of ours.
If I found out, I think I'd like to do a docu on that.
Nieke kwa crew. Me, I just like to experience. Na niulize tu maswali. Like sasa juu umekatwa umetoka damu. Nataka kusema huyu alikuwa Njeri. Huyu alikuwa Ann.
But it's crazy how, because all these fantasies, man, it's crazy how do you get to this point? Is it because of wanting to experiment?
No, I just feel like the human mind is just unexplainable. So, and then it's things you can't control. Like you like what you like because you like it.
Yeah.
Ulizaliwa tu hivyo. Kama unapenda mziki, kama unapenda damu, kama unapenda mtura, kama unapenda zote.
I think it's the same thing as drugs. Like once you become open to start trying out different things, you know. And then I'm sure someone who's closed up, like drugs, wakikuona like, what? You did what?
And then they I feel like a lot of people try drugs because they're illegal. Because just want to feel mnaniambia siwezi kula kitu. Yeah, I feel like if all drugs were legal, ingekuwa kama soda tu unaenda kwa super.
Yeah, then you feel
like it would lose the appeal. I'm like maybe more, I don't know.
But also, even just in terms of our adult film industry, I'm sure the reason why we don't have a lot of these things, even like interesting stats, because that shit is illegal here.
Yeah.
If it was legal,
I'm
sure we'd have so much going on.
But there's some Kenyan porn stars online.
On like OnlyFans?
No, like on the platforms. Yeah, Tafari. Confirm.
On Pornhub. Gina. No, I just want to follow them.
Okay.
Uko serious? Shit. Okay. So
I just recently learned, like I saw something trending on Twitter and then I was like, yeah, she needs to upgrade her quality though. Like 360p.
You know, this is I remember some years back, I remember Erosh telling me about Kikuyu porn.
Okay.
Have you guys seen? Tafari ameona kila kitu. There's like Kikuyu porn.
Tafari nataka kapa. Nishikilia mic kidogo.
Interesting. But anyway, so moving into something else that happened. You shared this in the group.
Yeah.
Keroche, man.
Yeah, Keroche Breweries.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
I have no idea, man. It's I know there's taxes. I know there's a new brewery being opened in Naivasha. It's one of these things that only like the few 1%ers in Kenya know exactly what's going on.
Because what I read online is they have I put it down 322 million arrears to carry. That's one. Then, but they said that their cash flow is heavily affected by COVID. So what they needed, they asked for a 12-month payment plan, which was declined.
Okay.
So in the past 4 months, in the past 2 months, they've been shut down 4 times.
What?
So the biggest issue is now when they're shut down, you can imagine how much alcohol they still have at their plant. And then I think their like just maintenance fee monthly, whether you're running or not, is close to like 30 something M. So whether you're running or not, you have to pay that.
That's rent, steamer, margin,
running
maintenance, servicing all those plants, cleaning.
So I saw some guys are saying it's foreplay because guys are like, one, who stands to gain if Keroche goes down? Then secondly, as a government, how would you allow a corporate that big that is owned here?
Because it's affecting so many jobs and like the economy of Naivasha. Yeah.
It's the job. It's the guys who are employed. Think about the supply chain, right, from the plant all the way to the final consumer. Think about how many hands switch up with, and how much money flows
as well.
And
from the farmers as well.
Think about the entire supply chain. So I'm like, these guys are not saying they're not paying. And it's not small money you're talking about. One, they're big taxpayers. So this is money we need.
Yeah.
Right?
So the government shutting them down would end up losing eventually.
So, because I'm like, what's the point of shutting down Keroche? If they've said they're paying, what's the point of shutting them down? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, okay, who stands to gain if Keroche shuts down? I think that's the question here now. Who stands to gain if they shut down?
There's that plant that's being built there. So I don't know. Man, I feel like this is one of those things like we don't completely understand because we're not in the loop.
Yeah.
But it definitely is not as clear-cut as the media is putting it out to be. So
there's more.
There's more to the story, yeah. And I know like it's very sensitive information. Even them, they can't say, umsendi anatusumbua.
Yeah. At all they can't.
Yeah.
But I think Tabitha, that's the CEO, right? I think she appealed to the president. I'm really waiting to see what happens. Because this is not the first time. They're always in trouble, bro, somehow.
Hey, imagine having a problem big enough, you have to call the president.
Hey. Those are nice problems, though.
They're bad problems. People say, nice. Me, I don't want to be in debt for 300 mic. Wow!
That's a lot. This is like the
but sasa msee akiona do yako yote, alafu mwambie nilipe. Mimi sina itu, but naweza kulipa 30M per month for the next 10 months. Alafu mwambie Z.
No, mwambie Z.
It's our bus.
So,
sasa sina ido, alafu sasa tutadu.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Even when it comes to things like debts, even just as an individual, you can commit to a payment plan. Yeah. Even just as simple as with KRA, you can commit to a payment plan, and then now they hold you accountable to that. Then if you don't fulfill Sasa Iyo, then now it becomes a legal thing, stuff, you know. Yeah. But for an organization this big to say, listen guys, we're paying. We just need 12 months. You know, whatever period you're giving us, we don't have that kind of money now.
Yeah.
But if you give us 12 months, we'll sort you out. Let us keep going, you know. Instead of shutting us down all the time. And this is not the first time. Even maybe 2 years ago, way before COVID actually, there was still another issue about Keroche and KRA and whatnot. But the other thing in this industry is when you have a company as big as Keroche, you normally have KRA offices in your plant. Yeah. You know that, isn't it?
Yeah, because they have to they have to be privy of exactly what's going on here.
Yeah.
Because you might be misreporting. Oh, we've only sold 3 beers.
So how? Yeah. So if you have, it's like if you have an office here, and you're always here, ama you've hired people who are always here, and then wakuja kwambie tulikuja tukarekodi chini ya maji.
Like there's like some misinformation. Okay,
it's like saying, see, there's a guard at the gate when you come to the studio, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the guard, it's like the guard saying, I was here 24/7, but wewe, you walked in through that gate na kukuona.
Okay, watches be lying.
Let's
start there.
That's true. But sometimes I agree with you. Like there's more. There's more to this story. There's a lot to this story. Yeah.
That we'll probably never know.
But then it's just a constant reminder of when you look at what happened to Mumias, when you look at what happened to Sony Sugar, when you look at the textile company, I forgot what it's called. Rivertex.
Yeah.
So then now you look at Keroche. It's a constant story. Like
I feel like it's very weird to do business in Kenya, whether you're a big biashara or a small biashara. Ushaona like ushaingia kwa hata cyber cafe alafu unapata permits kwa ukuta ni kama 11.
Yeah,
I'm like,
unashindwa.
bro, I'm just trying to print some shit. Nalipwa 5 bob photocopy msee, lakini license yangu ni 60k.
Imagine. Even this guy, the billionaire who owns the hub, and was it called African Spirits?
No idea who you're talking.
The guy who was again in trouble with the government, and then akaenda to Cyprus because he's a citizen of Cyprus. You know those countries you can buy citizenship. You pay if you invest X amount of money in their country, they give you citizenship.
And it's usually kidogo. Okay,
his name is
kidogo
not
money.
someone.
Oh yeah, I remember. Nakumbuka your story.
Yeah.
It's never like a lot of money to them. They just invest 100k USD.
100k USD sasa to if you're a billionaire in USD currency.
Pata nini?
Hiyo ni simple.
Yeah. Because even these big ass companies globally, like they have the like CG Apple because CG registered in under what country because of taxes and stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's not registered in the States.
Oh shit, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Like the big companies, they're like also because they're like tax havens.
But even these big companies are very fond of evading tax. See, this came out at the Elon Musk. You remember the tax thing?
Yeah.
So they are the. I think there's just more to this. There's just more to this.
The richer you get, if you get a nice accountant, you'll be in maftani mbaya.
But if you get a
tax is not illegal.
If you get a nice accountant and a good lawyer, uko sawa.
Sawa tu.
You're sorted.
And your lawyer is a bit corrupt. And your government is African.
Yeah, and the government is African.
You're good. You're sorted.
You save me the money.
Either if you're in Africa, you don't need the lawyer. Or maybe you don't need the accountant.
You just need
a corrupt lawyer.
And someone who's just...
Someone uko maju, like a nice governor who can...
call shots.
Push things, yeah.
So, anyway, we talk music now.
Music, yeah.
I want shout out to a Rush, man, for Fusion. Shish.
To Merlizer.
That was dope.
Only to Merlizer.
Shout out to him.
Nani anaongeanga hivyo Instagram?
Nani?
Only to Merlizer. That's a nice show.
Ayuko kwa Instagram yangu huyo.
Huyo. Aujo ule msee asemanga ati ukiniona nikipepea. Unajua msee anakuanga na masound zingine noma, alafu na ile asemanga mimi sipendi mboga. Kwani mimi ni sungura. Speaking of sungura. Let's cut.
Before we go to music.
Story, yeah. Unajua majina ngapi za madem zenye ni animals?
Nililearn jana. So of course najua sungura jua poji.
Yeah.
Poji anashindanga tu. Najua kuna sunguch.
Kwa hao. Poji hizi amini tu nakaa kwa hao peke yako. We have solo time.
Just says.
Pale Pornhub. Niza tunadu nini Friday? Mimi nataka kwa hao nipike tu ma habanero wings nilale. Nilipika habanero wings actually.
Nimezisikia.
Anyway. Anakuza uko na sunguch kwa hao. I'm like, bro, I don't have pets.
I don't have pets.
Kasi hata na madema nitango antelope.
Antelope.
Tortoise I know because tortoise.
Yeah, that's common.
Yeah.
Then ulisema kama kuna tattoos anaitwa zebras.
Yeah, zebras. Kama kuna tattoos ni zebra.
But why are women referred to as nini by nini?
Mabosa angekuwa kitwaji punda ng'ombe, but pia si unajua natukananga ng'ombe yangu kwa hapa. Ama kama ni Bensol naitwa cheetah.
Wow.
Tutakati your part. Anyway.
Mbona mademu itu majina za animals? What's the source?
And that's so cute. Like sunguch nini. Hakuna dem tu itangwa wato. Okay.
Lakini wanaume fisi.
Niko hapa na ngiri mbili.
Na wanaume ni fisi.
Fisi maze. Fisi ina make sense. But fisi... Anyway, fisi ukula kila kitu.
It is what it is.
Nguruwe, si naitangwa nguruwe, ng'ombe, fisi,
umbwa wewe.
Nyoka, chatu.
Python.
Yeah, music man.
So music. Tukasema shout out to a Rush for Fusion.
Yeah man.
Who else performed? There was Wanjine who opened.
Winyo.
Akoth Jumadi, there was Winyo, there was Yaba, Kwame, Meda Cameo.
Kwame mazee alitupeleka worship session nyingine moto sana.
Then Benzima kama kafanya kapela set nyingine.
Mazee.
Who else? Ali Fresh played, Arthur. Ivy couldn't play, man. Kabantu.
Stima zilipotea tena sijui mara 5.
Anyway,
but we kept it going.
That was a good time.
That was a nice. It's actually been like a nice weekend for music. Gondwana as well.
Gondwana was amazing. Who was your favorite from Gondwana?
Argento Dust.
Same. Argento, then Kususa.
Argento, yeah.
You know, Prince KB, he had such good selection.
Yeah.
I felt like the flow was off in many points.
It was hyped from the beginning. But I get why, because he was closing the show. So you know how every set is just kidogo, inaanza tu hivi inapanda. But now every set pia, like if someone started at like 116 BPM, act number 5 atakuwa 120 BPM uko 120. Not actual numbers, but I'm just saying like there's a progression.
Yeah.
So like, and I think KB was paying for his sins for the last time he was here.
Yeah, I had. I didn't make it. Nilikuwa wapi? I think ilikuwa hiyo time tulikuwa tunapiga tu trips mob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I missed it.
He was here so he had a gig on like a Saturday and then it didn't happen because I think there was ilikuwa hizo times a curfew, so there was a lot of paperwork and licensing. So we waited for the guy for like maybe 4 or 5 hours at Tanzania Gardens akukam. Then he was put on the lineup for the next
Winning
show.
Post, yeah.
Yeah. Then he closed that show. But ni kama tu alikuwa like flight yangu inafika acha niweke tu hizi mangoma.
Oh, okay. So jana he redeemed.
Jana alilipisha.
No, but he did well.
Alikuwa na chain kubwa ya gold, tulikuwa na kutoka huko nyuma.
Manze hiyo chain yake yani as in literally chain then decks. Ilikuwa guza decks.
Lakini alitumaliza.
No, he did well.
Yeah, it was nice.
Even Dylan had a fire side.
I think I missed Dylan though.
Oh, you missed Dylan. So you missed
lunch,
Ivy, you missed Dylan, you missed Fuzak. So you saw Vidza.
I saw Vidza.
Then Eledev didn't play.
Yeah, by the way.
Yeah, but I think because of
Suraj,
time.
but I also liked Yuji's set.
Yeah, Yuji's always fire.
Yuji was mad.
I've never had a bad Yuji set. Imagine.
Same.
Have you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I like how like even like the DJs locally like have fire sets more than the headlining acts from like SA.
Yeah. Bro, like
sometimes you'd go for a gig like I can't remember which one, but Suraj will always outplay like the headliner, and that's usually dope.
Yuji.
Yeah. Yuji
But
well.
Argento Dust was crazy, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. Who do you think is gonna come for the next Gondwana?
The next Gondwana
who do you
could
want
be.
them to bring?
The next Gondwana could be. Oh, okay. We can't say that because it's for them to announce. We can't say that on a podcast before.
Oh, you already know.
Because we have so much info.
Yeah.
We can come to Kachapa stories. But
Alafu itoke tu.
shit, then we're like, what the fuck?
We'll bleep it.
Yeah.
We'll
Like you
edit
come, we should announce. Irosha na drop album kuliko watu. Hata mwenye haja announce.
Maze. What if even the Irosha na announce and a drop album?
Sasa si
Yaani
akituambia ni sisi kama ni sisi sasa hivyo. But hatuwezi kama hapa. It's like saying when we knew Zex was headlining Seven Islands and then twende Twitter. Tuko like
Sema tu chini ya maji.
as soon as they announce tickets, make sure you cop Zex headlining.
Sisi machatu.
So anyway, so music. So locally, Muscle Man amedrop album leo. Papa John's.
Yes.
17-track album, inaitwa Invincible Currency. 10 features including Zina Manase, there's Alikiba, Ska, Rude Boy, Adasa, etc. exclusively available on Boomplay for now.
I think all those features I can foresee how they sound like. Apart from the Zenia Manase one, that one I'm really curious.
Zina is dope.
Zenia will add some spice to the OG's music.
Yeah. Hizo zingine?
Hizo zingine tutakuwa tu tukiambia yeye ndio OG. For 3 minutes, every 3 minutes. Respect the OG, I'm the OG.
I really wanted to listen to it today, but it's only available on Boomplay. I don't have Boomplay.
Exclusively.
For now. Not
Okay,
just for
so
now. Maybe
for
a deal
a couple
for a
of
week.
days, okay.
Yeah, then it's gonna come out.
So,
Yeah. So, because
every Calligraph album I've listened, I've liked like one song like really, really. You see like how like there's an album that has 10 songs and you like 6 of them. And then you don't mind 3 of them and you hate one. Now for the OG's albums napendanga tu ngoma moja ama mbili. Sana, alafu hizo zingine zote sizi mind. But my love for the album remains the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. OG. The OG. Respect the OG. OG.
Yeah, the OG shall be respected. But I'm like, this is the second album. I know
he hasn't featured his bro on this one.
Who?
His bro is called Scorpion. Scorpion.
Anaitwa Span.
Yeah. Spaz Lamaz.
Lamaz, yeah, Lamaz KB. No, he's not.
That's weird, because they always put out music together.
Yeah, he's not.
You know what I used to
there's
like?
more features.
Yeah.
I mean, Mesama 2 is just a few names. Yeah, there's
okay.
more. Maybe he's on another. Yeah.
I went for a concert. You remember when Calligraph used to throw around money? Yenye economy ni ngumu. Because sijaona kitu bado of late.
But sasa ulikuwa concert ya Calligraph mwisho when?
I think it was like I've remembered. It was like a Johnny Walker thing, uko hivyo Carnival or something.
Yeah.
Then they're sponsoring the F1.
Yeah. But sasa unaona hiyo.
There's a time they threw out cash and me I got like 3 Gs. I was so happy.
From Calligraph?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They're throwing out thousands. Now KOB was on stage akitoka Mado.
Yeah.
Surprisingly tulikuwa hapo mbele.
K3K.
Kachukua mimi unajua acha nikwambie. Let me tell you the secret, if someone is ever making it rain, usiinue mikono kushikaza hewa. Enda chini hapo. Hapo ndo zufika because unajua pesa inaangukanga hivi. So msaki hata
inaenda chini.
So watu wakienda juu enda tu hapo chini wakati tu ndo zako.
Yeah.
And you don't play fair. Mkishika hivi tao na msave ruta mpaka huko. Hata kani dema meiva.
But unajua nini? The nini? What is it called? I think I've heard some songs from this project. And because I didn't really like the first project, like as a body of work.
What is it called?
Testimony 1990. Like just as a body of work. I really didn't like it as a
That's
body
the
of
one
work.
where he was like shirtless on the cover. Ama
Hata
this is
saizi
the
ako
one.
shirtless. Oh, saizi ndo ako shirtless.
Consistency.
No, saizi ndo ako shirtless. Testimony he wasn't shirtless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'm excited to listen to this album. Kwa sababu it's taken a while. I think it's been like 4 years. That's why I've had some records here. Because there's a time I used to see him a lot, like frequently. I used to go to the studio a lot. So I've had a couple of records here. Some of them zimeenda zimechange, like he's reworked on them. But I'm excited to see because we don't have a lot of rap albums.
Yeah.
The Zoo drop up, except Wakadinali, who've just been putting out projects. Nash put out. Nani mwingine? It's mainly just
a minute.
singers.
But at Octo, it's been a minute since it's
No,
dropped.
Octo dropped 2 albums in 2 years.
This year, ama last year?
No, wait. In 2 years. The recent then Jungle Fever was 2 years ago.
I love Jungle Fever.
Jungle Fever is
a nice album.
I love it. I love it. The instrumentation kwanza ni nini?
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to OG. Mimi nitaisikiza. Then there's a guy called Caleb Awiti. He has an EP called Love Letters too. I think
I've just had a few seconds.
A few seconds in the studio.
Sounds like The Weeknd.
Yeah, I know Coffin is working with him. Ako around. I think he might be in the country actually.
Hey, but I'll have to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, we have
to
listen
sounds so nice.
Yeah. At least
nice.
it's available everywhere. Everywhere.
Not Boomplay.
Not Boomplay.
The
Not
OG.
Boomplay. No, shout out to akina Boomplay.
Yeah.
Hoja saa zingine.
Music ni biashara.
Music ni biashara.
Yeah.
But also, I just feel like just being in the industry.
Yeah.
I'm happy no one took offense because of our montage.
Shout out to, do we name all those podcasts and vlogs? Over 25.
There was over 25. The Sandwich Podcast.
The mics are open.
I was with Jimani and Calvin and Neville and Andy on Friday.
Nice. There was Adele's. It's called
Legally Clueless.
Yeah.
I think those are the ones we tagged.
And then, the Sandwich, yeah.
Then we forgot Akina Ivy surviving Nairobi.
Yeah.
So at just how we got you. But shout out to all those guys.
Straight surviving Mombasa.
Surviving Mombasa or something. Oh wow.
I'm sorry, man.
It's fine.
I'm gonna cut that.
Mimi nimemaliza from my end.
How long has it been?
Shit! Now? It's your birthday, dude.
It's my birthday again. If I want to.
Yeah, what? Are you big on birthdays? Like, what's the plan?
Let me tell you, my birthdays have always been like solo things. Like I take solo trips. My other birthday, like I got a half sleeve tattoo. My other birthday, I went to Diani and jumped off a plane. Like I just do weird things like on my own. So I don't have a plan for this. But for this year, I wasn't like really excited about it. I just wanted to be around my friends like over the weekend.
Which happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't get too drunk.
We were responsible. We behaved.
Yeah.
We had work on Monday.
Yeah.
We had work on Monday.
This is a Monday we are recording.
We were serious. Even Jana, guys were like, hey, after party.
Let's get to Deja Vu. We live by 2 a.m.
We are busy guys.
I've had this before.
See you on the next one.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy birthday, man.
Cheers, man.
I love you, man. I'm super proud of you. Tutafanya nini? Yeah, tutafanya as a plan for you.
Sijabeba nguo za kuchange mzee. Na niko na meeting ingine ya pesa mingi afternoon.
Oh shit, I have a meeting as well in a few. Anyway, episode 2 is a wrap. This is Mic Check. Thank you guys.
Consistency.
Saizi tunasema ni M for consistency.
M for consistency umetoka wapi?
Si Mic Check.
Ama tujite
mic. We're synonymous now with consistency and we're Mic Check. So M for consistency.
Alafu najua the best part ni nini? MC squared me formula ya energy. And I feel like this show had so much energy. Lazima mjue nilifanya physics. Na mjue mimi ni mnoma. Cheers, bro.
Over 26.
This is
the Brunch Club. Over 26.
Welcome back to
The mics are cool.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.